Hello. It's Final Fantasy time. Boy. Ow. Left side of my headphones aren't quite working. Come on, man. I really don't need my headphones to die on me here. It's like the last thing I need. Anyway, FF8. Hold on. Damn it. I don't know if you guys can hear the slight crackling, but I can, and it's really annoying. Oh, great. Now the audio is broken in a different way. Hold on. Okay. Well, it ain't that one. Hmm. This does not bode well for my headphones, I'll tell you that much. We may need to get a new pair if these continue to be broken like this. Okay. Oh god. Yeah, I can't handle this. Hold on. Is it a cable problem? Is it... Hold on. We gotta do some testing. I apologize, y'all. This is aggravating. um... Okay. Well, good to know that you guys can hear my headphones from my mic. Love that for me. Um... Oh, that's incorrect. Hold on. What if I ran this through my phone instead? Nope. Am I stupid? What am I failing to connect here? Yep, connected to the headphones. Okay. So it's not my headphones specifically. It might be the cable. It might be just the way that the cable is the cable. That might be the way that the cable is connecting to my headphones. Um, but good to know that we don't need entirely new headphones. We just need to solve our current problem. Okay. Yeah, like you guys can hear that, right? The slight crackling. I mean, I hope you can't, because this is really fucking aggravating, but... Hi, Swag. We're having some slight technical difficulties. You're not hearing anything out of the ordinary? Perfect. If you guys can't hear anything out of the ordinary, then I will deal with the crackling on my own. We'll just not listen out of that ear, and I will figure out the problem on my own. I needed to make a trip to Best Buy anyway. We can pick up a new cable. Okay, so we're gonna restart because I wasted time at the very beginning trying to figure out my audio issues, and then also that fight was going like dog water. So, anyway, I hope everybody's having a good evening. I apologize for starting so late. I meant to start like no later than 8:30, and then instead stared at YouTube for. You're starting to hear some crackling now? Yeah, so that's what I mean. I'm like, what's going on, dude? Your job, so much spare time. Yeah, I mean, it's like you're the night shift, so it really is just like chill out, make sure nobody breaks or steals anything, right? Hold on, we're gonna play some music. Oh, that was incorrect. Connect to this computer, please. Just gotta watch out for the sentient weed monsters. Yeah. Good thing they've funded your security station properly, right? Right. Oh, interesting. It's a problem with the capture card setup, which makes sense. I am constantly futzing with it. All right, hold on. Hold on. I think we figured it out. Okay. I'm gonna actually let the ad play, because everything's gonna break for a sec, and I do apologize, but I need to unplug and replug the HDMI cable, and that should hopefully fix it. Or it will make it irrevocably worse, because the constant HDMI plugging unplugging is definitely what caused this issue in the first place. So all the more reason that I absolutely need to go to Best Buy and get a new HDMI, a dedicated HDMI cable um, for this whole setup tomorrow. So anyway, I'll be right back. I'll play music in the background while we do this. Alright, we're back. Ah, the crackling is still there. Well, it didn't make it worse, so that's good at least. I'm gonna try one more time, and then after that we're just gonna let it ride, I think. But I may have fried this HDMI cable, which would be unfortunate. Yeah, all right. So what we're gonna do is hope really, really hard that it is a cable issue. And not, I'm getting some audio problems. Nope, it is not the headphones. It is some kind of audio connection between the capture card and the whole setup. And so we're hoping really hard that it's an HDMI problem and not damage to the capture card. Yeah. So anyway, we're back from the impromptu ad. I apologize for the audio issues in the remainder of this episode. Hello, Brownie. Welcome, welcome. Is there any way? You know what I can maybe do here? Is yeah, that's worse, actually. What we want to do is down mix to mono, but only one side. Hello, Cypher. All right, yeah, I have no fix for this right now. I will try some other configurations later on my own, but we gotta get this going. So we're more than 15 minutes into a late stream and we have done nothing. So hashtag content. Anyway. Well, if you guys have to hear it, then I will also keep both of my headphones on, and we will hear specifically. Oops, still the music on. We will hear specifically the bad music together. I do apologize. But it's something, it's some kind of interference or damage to the left audio channel. Oops. Ow! I forgot to heal Selfie before the fight again. Damn it. Whatever, she can heal the party in a sec. Hailing, we're dealing with hardware issues that are causing audio problems, so I do apologize for the horrors. Bro, Zell, I need you to get any protects, just any. Okay, we have 7 protects. That's we just needed to get it on the list here. Okay. Now we're going to try to run away from the robot spider. Okay, and then we run this way until it jumps over us. Okay, you're working on Pokemon Snap? Nice! Come on, dog. Come on, come on. Gotta move, gotta move. Smash his car. How dare. Squad C, withdraw! Roger! They were hanging out in the bar. Okay, if I remember correctly, we just keep running? Oh, there we go. Alright, cool. We successfully evaded it every time this time. Now we get one of the best scenes in the whole goddamn game. Watch this. Mostly have your class issue figured out? That's awesome. Gonna take a data analytics class? Nice. Look at this, look at this. No! And then... Quiz test, my beloved. God, she's so cool. So we don't get the bonus points for defeating that thing. Oh boy, this is distracting. I wish there was some average Helldiver using the HMG emplacement for the first time. Yeah. Very satisfying. Cypher. How'd it go? Man, all I did was get in my way. Being a leader ain't easy. Safe? Good job. Here, actually, hold on. I have an idea. I have a potential... Nope. Nope. My background noise reduction is not working. Okay. I tried. We all just get to suffer, I suppose. God, I just... man, I don't need a bot on top of all this. I forgot to actually ban the bot. Whatever. God, we are really struggling here. Thank you, Swag. I appreciate it. Oh. Everything broke. Hold on. This is so distracting. I can't even... Okay, so that's not the problem. Hey, I think I fixed it. Anybody else getting issues now? Apparently I was messing with the wrong cable. You have another of my items to hold for ransom. Is it my sleep eye mask / headphone things. Okay. Hey, only 25 plus minutes into the stream, we finally solved the audio issue. I'm so good at streaming, guys. Anyway. It just asks, where's Cypher? Over there. Just be back at Garden by sundown. You're free till then. Okay, dismissed. Yeah, Brownie, I have been attempting to sleep without my usual sleep aids. And let me tell you, it is a challenge. Quistis, where's your boyfriend? Yeah, he's over there, hanging out with hanging out with his Tism squad. Alright, I don't think we need to heal anything. Why would I do that to myself? It was an accident. I forgot an item. I have ADHD, Ling. You're free to go. You can buy some souvenirs, have a review meeting. It's up to you. I recommend you go back and rest, though. Hey, hey! Not again, man. There goes Mr. Ego. Might as well walk it. Okay. The sea breeze sure feels good. It's a whole town filled with the wonderful aroma of the sea. And that is why my car rests. That sign's not looking too good either. Okay. I'm not allowed to play cards right now. My wife is very strict. Bro really said sorry. Mom said no. Welcome to the lovely Balam Hotel. Rooms are 100 gil. I will not be staying with you this time. She will not play cards with me. An old issue of Timber Maniacs. Nice. Weapons Monthly March. Basic weapon. The Gunblade's original model is this revolver. What it lacks in power, it more than makes up for with its reliability. Metal Knuckle. Apparently this counts as a flail. And a chain whip. Oh boy. I do appreciate this music, though. This is good music. Cell's mom lives around here, right? Hey Zell, how you doing? Hey, how's it going? You know me, I'm always good. Good. Make sure you stop by and say hi to your mom. It's the card queen. We have to lose Minimog to her, right? Gift shop. Oh, I do appreciate that a high potion is 5 times as powerful as a potion, costs 5 times as much. Keeping it simple. Revolve the world to monitor and enforce the various card rules. What do you want to know? This region's rules. Open. Same. No, I don't have 30,000 gil for you anyway. Get the fuck out of here with that. 30,000 gil. The fuck do I... I'm a high school student. You think I have that kind of cash? Yeah, just give me 300 bucks real quick. I know that you only have 20 bucks left in your pocket. Yes, Minimog gives us. We'll have her do Kiras. Okay. Oops. Sure. I'm nearly a fully fledged mercenary at 17. True. I have passed my test, even if I did really, really bad. Open and diff. Oh, jeez. All right, this is fine. Step 1, Minimog. Step 2, try really hard not to lose any other cards. Alright, she gets 2 of my cards. That's fine. Okay. With my giant sword. To be fair, the gunblade is not a particularly large sword. It just has a bad pommel, or a bad hilt situation, because like the weight of that is bad. You want the hand mechanics of a revolver. Handle's not the right word, but you don't want the hand part of a revolver working as your sword. But otherwise, like, it's not awful. It doesn't even have a gun. Yeah. It pretends to look like one was shooting. Yeah, I love that they were like, here's this thing, it's called a gun blade, right? It's a sword and a gun combined. And then you're like, cool, does it shoot? And they're like, no, it uses bullets. When you pull the trigger, the bullets make the blade vibrate, and so it deals more damage. And like that, they took all of the bad parts of combining that. Oh my god. Weather cooled off today, so naturally you did all the things that you couldn't do when flat on the couch with summer swoons. Yeah. Okay. Until Dissidia, where the point of the boom is to reset the blade into a striking stance. You know, I have not played Dissidia in a hot minute. I do own it on PSP. We could feasibly emulate it without it being, you know, a problem. All right, so that's the weapon shop. Oh, okay, these are places we can go in. If I remember correctly, I played a lot as Squall, though. So Ma says, Zell, what a surprise. Are these your friends? This is my house, but don't make yourselves too comfortable. It's already stupid. Trying to explain it just makes it worse. Yeah. The cat took advantage and cast nap on you? I mean, I am envious. Does she have a tiny little, is this a tiny little TV? Like, what is going on here? Take care of Zell for me. Old issue of Timber Maniacs. Not. I still don't know what that's supposed to be. Unless that's like a different like a localization thing where it. We don't have like a key items thing, right? It's just, yeah, it's just this. There we go. Oops. Whatever. Ugh. Please stop. There we go. Exchange with you. Just take that real quick. Actually, we're gonna get Vitality Junction soon, right? So you should have Protect. Because then you can stop using your cures as that. Cat has to go to the vet today, so luring her into complacency with a comfortable lap was an important house chore. Very important. Yo, Squall! That's my room up there. It's sacred, so just keep out. Well, alright. Have you improved your game? Sure have. No, we haven't. Bottom left up. Tonberry, I guess, is our best right side. Oh, look at that! She's got the boys there. You fool. You've fallen for my trap card. Alright, this should get us 2 cards at once. Yeah. Oh, if only we were playing with Diff. So obviously, oh no, Marlboro, because it's a right side card. and is therefore better than our whatchamacallit. So yeah, we're just gonna keep playing this well, we should probably save, since we have done two very important things. Em was very impressed that she was able to get the cat and the carrot in the first try, because instead of trying to run away, she was trying hard to stay in place. Man, this music is just like so quintessentially like small oceanside town. It honestly reminds me a lot. Oh, hold up. It reminds me a lot of Chrono Cross, if you guys are familiar. I'm gonna draw a picture of that fish next time. Daddy said he's gonna buy me a lot of blue crayons. Not allowed to play cards right now. You also don't play cards. Hey, Akka! You missed all of the audio issues. You should feel very blessed. Who's this guy? My poor hand's begun to shake lately. I feel like my fishing's gone downhill now. Back in the day, I used to catch a whole bunch of them Balam fish and share them with this here cat. Oh no! Look at that! Oh, good kitty. Oh, you yawn and stretch. Oh my god. That's it. We're never doing another thing. Did you miss ATM092? You did. I fought it once and then perfectly evaded it because I looked up what I needed to do. I was like, I refuse to waste any more time on this stupid robot. You know what's sad? What is sad? Oh shit! You just remember that name forever? Oh, I always just remember it as the big robot spider. Oops. No. I need you to take all, not give all. Oh, your cures aren't assigned. Never mind, you can take those back. Protect will be assigned once we have Vitality Junctioning, so. That's fine. Alright, we've already lost the mini-mog card, so we don't have to play the card queen again. You free Marlboro. And then we're weak on the bottom, so we're gonna have another card like that. We go 7 high, take this, and then have a chance to... Yeah, I think we do. Aha! Now we will take Wedge and Biggs. Lady, just just play me with your son's card and then let me steal it from you. Like, I don't really ask a whole lot. Crystal Chronicles? Ling, I don't even own that game anymore. Ling, Akka owns my copy of that game. I made a very ill-informed trade. Not ill-informed. I knew what I was doing. I was not playing Crystal Chronicles a ton. Akka really wanted it. Akka had, I think it was a Yu-Gi-Oh! RPG that I really wanted to play, and I was like, sure, dude. Like, let's do a little tradey trade. Future project then? Okay. Acceptable. Ugh, an unsatisfying tie. That's okay. Honestly, I am tempted to pick up the like modern remake or whatever. I'm aware that it is not ideal. However, I have, you know, I've heard, you know, like, basically people were like, look, this game has not aged very well. If you are fine with that, then, you know, do you. Play that here. They attack. We go, haha, you fool. Okay, cool. You still have all my Game Boy Advances? Really? Wild. Ooh, Tonberry King. Hell yeah. Did you clean them? Because I know that at least one of them got, like, Twinkie guts on it at one point, and so the buttons were sticky. If you're not huddled around a TV with 4 GPAs, what are you even doing? Look, if I could get 3 other people who would consistently stream that game with me. Remember being able to trade games? I sure do. Don't even get me started. It's my old lady shaking fist at clouds rule. Or not rule, but could force time to exist to play CC Remastered, people. Ling, you would have to live near me. That's the other problem. Nintendo is actually making some good headway in that direction with their virtual game card system. Isn't that a thing where, like, you still don't really own the games, though? All of your adventuring has gone to a hard stop and it's frustrating. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Bitebug is the one that we lost, and we can now get it back. I think bite bugs are actually a thing that we that we encounter soon, and we can maybe card them ourselves. Improved my game. I've beat you almost every time. Buzz off. Yeah, they're all over outside of bounds. This is it. This is it. The Zell card is in play. Okay. Which means now I play you, which means that Zell cannot be retaken at this point. If I go here, you can't retake. So it ties it up. I think we just have to play for the tie right now. That sucks. Ah, we were so close. You're referring to the ability to share games. New system lets you loan digital games. Gotcha. Yeah, I remember back in the day when you just like plug in a game and it would just go. Instead of like needing to download 10 million things. Back in my day. Anyway. No, we have to go fight it again. God damn it. I just want to steal her beloved card of her son. Ah, beans, I fucked that up. It's really better and worse than it used to be. At least it's now easier to get PC games. That's true. PC games were a whole thing. Can't believe we now have to play like 10 million games against her just to get her stupid card to... Anyway. I've had the conversation multiple times before how you feel like Sony and Microsoft should stop trying to compete with the PC because consoles have lost most of their advantages over PC games. Yeah, my main, like, the reason why you used to get game consoles as opposed to PC games, right? First of all, game consoles, like PCs were not nearly as gaming oriented as they are now. So like consoles made sense, right? Like PC games were for like tech nerds and for like grown-ups in a way frequently that, or hilariously for little kids in ways that like console gaming was for kind of like the core middle demographic. And then PCs continued to like push the envelope, and consoles became more and more just like rather than it being a product that is ready to ship and like ready to go immediately because of the advent of like internet connectivity and stuff, they were like, well, we'll send you, like, you can buy the game, but you're gonna have to install a bunch of like day one patches and other stuff anyway. And like I agree that like basically there's no real point to consoles the only reason why I would pick up a console at this point is for like console exclusive games generally. Because like I'm frequently the type that like if they're like, hey, this game is coming to a console that you do own in the future, I'll probably just wait for it to come out on the console that I own, that being my PC at this point, you know? So like it's basically like Nintendo and PC, because Nintendo continues to like hold the line basically. And then what? There's like a handful of games that I could have like PS4 access to, but they're better on PC/PS5. Like PC's got a lot cheaper, yeah. Let's not forget that how that was games launching utterly busted with no. Oh, for sure, Cypher. There are plenty there were plenty of games that were released utterly broken, basically unplayable. Like I'm not saying it's all good. I apologize for implying as such. I just also remember that there were plenty of high quality games that they released and like you bought it and the longest wait was the drive home from GameStop. You know what I mean? Used to be the good console because they were a quarter to a fifth of the price of the PC. Middle class family could afford one computer, and games took up too much time and competition. Right. Yes. 100%. Main console advantages were immediacy, price, gaming focus, and exclusive. They've lost the first three, and the last one is getting more and more debatable. Yeah. Like the only real issue now is that with PCs, you have to like either buy a whole new PC every time you need to upgrade, or you know, in the case of somebody that builds their PC and it's a tower and stuff, you have to make sure that all the individual pieces, you know, work when you want to upgrade something. Like I will say that is one of the still like marginal advantages of a console, is that when I have a console, as long as it doesn't break, I know that games for that console will always work for that console, more or less, you know. And then when it comes time to upgrade, it's $500-600 to upgrade. Less if I don't really know if you can buy consoles used anymore, but you know, you invest in the upgrade, and then you know that for the lifetime of that console, all of the stuff will work no matter what. Like that is still a marginal advantage, but it's getting smaller and smaller by the day, I gotta be honest. Nintendo goes all in on the Switch for its handheld mode and makes a killing. Yeah. Only 3 reasons you found for consoles anymore: exclusive portable consoles, and for people that can't handle using a PC for anything more than internet browsing. Yeah. Still no Zell card. This is excruciating. Wait, no, I fucked that up. Oh well. Let's play some defense. This continues to be a nightmare. PlayStation and Xbox are getting pricier and pricier, don't really offer any advantages of the PC beyond exclusives. Most of the time, it's just a timed exclusive, even. Like I am truly not impressed with modern games as like a whole ecosystem. Phones and tablets just don't have good ergonomics for extended gameplay. That's true. Portability, definitely a thing. Ah! Maybe if I leave and come back. Reset her counter, basically. The reason why I'm doing this now is because she'll only play the Zell card when Zell is in your party, and I don't want to have to worry about it later. If a company ever invented a good shell accessory for a phone that gave you buttons and or a keyboard, yeah, they like those have been released before, but they're not like good. You know what I mean? Like they're fine, but they're not fantastic. Oh, have they solved the problem and I just haven't looked into it? That would be very me. To be like, oh, blah, blah, this thing. And then for someone to be like, hey, they've actually solved that thing. It just doesn't improve the gaming experience over any other platform. Yeah. I will say that I think for a lot of people, if they're going to do something like gaming on a phone or a tablet or something, most of the time what I've seen is they get a high-end tablet and then they just get like a controller for it. And so they're just playing it with a controller. Is that... Closest handheld competitor to the Switch these days is the Steam Deck, which is good. It lacks the Switch's ability to act as a large and small. Yeah. I mean, I do feel like the Steam Deck doesn't try to replace your actual PC. There will always be games that people want to play that phones can't handle. Yeah, but I will say, like, it's getting better every time. Did you see that they released they just recently released a Persona 5 like mobile gotcha game basically? And like it's pretty good from what I can tell. Like it's basically just Persona in your hand. Oof. I've been doubled. Um sort of a mobile extension of the PC with the price point. Oh yeah. I don't ever, like I said, I don't think that their audience or their market was ever intended to be your average middle class family looking for, looking to splurge on a holiday gift or something. Like, the Steam Deck is for nerds like us who have a computer that we play games on, and then we go, it would be good if I could play this also on the bus or whatever. You think the Switch is a genius design? Is what consoles should look like in the future in general? I don't know if you've said that to me, but I agree. Thinking about different kinds of gaming experience? Absolutely, Brownie. The vast majority of mobile gamers are people who play like what we would consider like simpler games, right? They're not playing Final Fantasy. They're not playing Legend of Zelda. They're not playing Call of Duty. They're playing Bejeweled. They're playing, hidden object games. Things that they might not even consider themselves to be like, quote unquote, like gamer games. They're looking for like Clash of Clans. Your house merge game. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna snooze that. Lady, we are going to continue to play cards until I successfully kick your ass and steal your card. I have successfully been kicking your ass all night. Ugh, just play your son, please. I'm begging. Man, we nearly shut her out. Statistically, Fortnite. Yep. Alright, we should save before this breaks bad. That's the other thing that for a lot of the core gaming market at this point, they will find one or two free-to-play competitive games, and they'll play that forever, or they'll be the sort of person that owns a PlayStation but plays, Fortnite, Call of Duty, and like FIFA or a sports game or something. Like there's a core market of people that, when they play video games, they're not playing these like narrative focused experiences or super puzzlers or something. They're playing the latest iteration of a shooter, of a shooter, and like between like 0 and 3 sports games. And if they are just a computer gamer, then it will be like their chosen, you know, free-to-play competitive team game, and they will spend money on like cosmetics and stuff in the game. This month, the main character is competing to make the best birthday cake for the neighbor's kid in a duel with her romantic rival. That's fantastic! The Madden crowd, yeah. I mean, but at the same time, they look at the games we play and they're like, what the fuck, like, why would you play that? You know, there's no competition or something, you know what I mean? Like, okay, and then you're gonna, oh, I thought you were gonna play the T-Rexar to steal our card there, but you didn't. Ho ho. Don't forget the Nikki dress-up games. Trust me, I have not. I was literally, at one point, I was like 2 clicks away from downloading Nikki Infinity. I think literally the thing that stopped me is that I didn't have a ton of room on my computer at the time. Do you get the appeal of sports games? You just don't get the appeal of buying the same sports game every year? On some level, it's like keeping up with the Joneses. That is definitely part of it. But like you have to think like a lot of these folks are the same sort of people that will like, you know, like when there's an upgrade available, they will make an upgrade, you know. Part of sports fandom is the different abilities and dynamics in the players available. Yeah. Still no. Oh my god, what do I have to do? You're killing me, Smalls. That was a dicey. Every year is a different story. Yep. And then again, they go, "Hey, the graphics are better. Hey, this is different. The you know, it's the same. It's a same old story. You know." Let's go with this one instead of the dragon. I feel like we've taken all of this lady's card, or like everything except the damsel card. I'm tempted to like leave town entirely and then try again. Isn't that gaming isn't viable for a significant note, but that the reverse is true? That there's people that have no interest in those genres games, and therefore, unless execs decide to abandon that entire customer base, console and PC gaming will be over. Oh, yeah, I mean, I wasn't arguing that it's going to be over, you know? Yeah. Bruh. Unless consoles innovate, eventually they're going to lose out to the PC. Yeah, I think that the main thing that I think that the Japanese market does not have the same focus on PC gaming that we do. I think that, and then I do think that if the trends continue as they have been, right, we will eventually see. Here, let's actually leave town. We will eventually see consoles mostly just being, you know, shitty PCs, and they'll stop doing that. But I do think that it's going to take a long time, and I would hope that the console makers, you know, that Sony and Microsoft, you know, wisen up to what's going on. Complicated long play on PC, portable small games on mobile. And then I think Nintendo will fill the niche as the like family option, you know. We're gonna go without Ifrit this time and see if we can't make something happen this way. All the children in your life are Switch exclusive? Yeah. All your old Mario Kart reflexes are useless now? Why are they useless? What if we made a playset of only dragons? The Switch drive's different? Gotcha. Am I doing something wrong here? Like, she played the cool card one time. We have yet to see her do it again. You'd say Dr. Camber's idea of the Switch being a model of the future consoles is likely. Dedicated PCs will likely always lack portability, so you could see the future hardware split being 50% phones and tablets, quarter PC, quarter Switch style portable, minimal space consuming consoles. Yeah. Okay. We've been running around so much, but the friggin' draw point resumed. Okay. Go time. We got this. Yes. Let's go! Give me that Zell card. Yes. Okay. PCs will probably be smaller than that just because gaming will spread so much in society, like old people doing Wordle. Yeah, that's the thing, is that like if somebody's playing like a crossword on their phone, That's technically gaming, baby. That's a game that you're playing with a video interface. That is a video game. Oh, all right. Well, now that we have spent 10 million hours doing that, I wonder if there's anything else that's like super necessary to do here. What we got going on for GFs? What are you learning? You've learned card. Do we want mid-magic refine or do we want card mod? Both of these, obviously we want. The question is, which one do we want first? I feel like we should work towards card mod, but mid-magic refine is going to be better in the short term. I don't know. We'll come back to you. Vitality, you have 3 left. That's so close. HP, you're working on. You don't have any cool other abilities right now. Card mod. Swag says card mod. We're doing card mod. Status defense junction ×2. That is tempting. Oh my god, so many things. Move. Oh, ooh. Actually, move find might be helpful. Card mod leads to meltdown soon. Alright, we're gonna have Ifrit learn HP junction and then strength plus 20%. Because whoever has Ifrit equipped, no thoughts, head empty, only bonk. I feel like, so here's the question. Are we about to do a tiny bit of grinding? In which case we really don't need move find for a bit and we should focus on one of these other things? Or are we just trucking ahead with the story? Because I'd be willing to do a little bit of grinding if y'all are cool with it. AKA Squall, I mean, yes. The desire for minimal space-consuming hardware is the driving reason behind Asian markets developers favoring consoles, mini PCs, and 1080p non-widescreen TVs and monitors. Yeah, I mean, part of it is that, like, after a certain point, you just don't have space for shit, right? Get the next GF before grinding. We shall add one GF. We shall add one girlfriend to the squad. What I am going to do is we're going to fight... Oh, wait, hold on. Actually, do you have anything? Okay, none of you have anything like that. What we're going to do is we are going to equip... One of you has the card ability. It's got to be Selfie. All right, Selfie, instead of GF, you are going to have card. We're going to do the tiniest bit of grinding here. Because basically, I just want to get, I want to get Shiva her next ability so we can stop futzing around here. Hey, it worked! Oops. Oh shit, that worked too. Oh yeah. So what you guys just saw is, so see how we got no XP? But we got 6 AP. That's it. That's the way you grind in this game for real. Is you fight an enemy, you don't kill them, you use card mod, or you use card on them, they get turned into a card. Now you get AP without. Okay. So she has vitality and spirit bonuses here, but we're ignoring those and instead getting strength junctioning. So that way we have 2 different GFs with strength junctioning. Good evening, Claudia. How are you? All right. I think that we have progressed significantly enough that I would not want to redo the beginning without drastically changing the way that we play. But anyway, how you doing, Claudia? I hope you're doing well. Look at these weird guys. Well, sure, we'll stock a few. Doing pretty well. I did not have a great day today. My brain was just not in the best of spots, so it just kind of happened that way. But we had some technical difficulties at the beginning. We solved those finally. We did not. We encountered the robot spider one time, as is right and proper. It happens. I checked out a local card store relatively near me back in my old hometown. Seemed like a great place to play paper cards, but not a great place for me to like hang out and browse. There wasn't a ton to actually browse. They were like, hey, here's our case of singles and some marked up, like they had the Final Fantasy Commander decks marked up to $100. I was like, I'm good. Honestly, if I were a paper TCG player at this point in time, it would be great. Like they had plenty of space. People seemed relatively relatively nice, and it's like a short drive from work. But just not for me at this point in time. But good to know that it exists. So choose an IRL card store in this game. No, in this game we're doing well. Once I figured out the cause of the audio issues, we were able to play cards for easily like an hour or so. Chat. Finally made it back. Seriously. Well, I guess we just wait for the test results. Till then, see ya, Squall. See ya. Selfie, play cards with me. Play cards with me. Anyway. I really like this garden, even though there are instructors who suck. Did we do plot after the big robot escape? No, we escaped the robot. This is doing plot. I played cards easily for like an hour. We escaped the robot. We got to see, oh man, Claudia, you would love it. We got to see Quiztis behind a machine gun turret completely destroy the, well, not completely destroy, as we'll find out later, but absolutely annihilate the giant robot spider. Like, easily one of the best scenes in the game. Alright, what does this guy have? And then what else? We purposefully lost our mini-mog card. I don't know if this guy actually has any new cards for us. His cards kind of suck. Was it an FMV? It sure was. We got to see her in all of her pixelated glory. Not pixelated. Fuck. You know what I mean. She looked really cool, is what I'm saying. Are any of these good for turning into other stuff? I don't know. We got another wedge and bigs. I like those goofballs. What did we lose the card for? So the Queen of Cards, when you play her, or sorry, when you encounter her out in the wild, sometimes she will say, I want this card. And then if you lose that card to her in a game, she will then later on have a different, presumably better, card available for you to win from her. And in the meantime, the card that you basically gave to her will end up in the hands of, I think it's like her brother or something. And then you can... then you can win the card back from him. You don't remember those refining items? You just always remember Gala? Shu says, mission complete. I think we did a pretty good job. The candidates are back safely, right? Although we didn't realize the Galbanian army was after the abandoned communication tower. We've just received word from the Dalit Dukedom. The Galbanian army has agreed to withdraw as long as the communication tower is repaired and the uplink remains operational. Well, in any case, Galbadia is out of there. We could have made more money if they'd stayed and caused more ruckus. The results for the exam should be announced soon. Just stick around here. Hey, you did pretty well. Of course, he's my best student. He's not very social, though. How did it feel out there on the battlefield? Felt good, scared to death, whatever. To actually fight, it was a good feeling. That's the spirit. But don't let it go to your head. I love battles. Are you somebody who loves battles? Oh wait, Sid, can we play? I'm just glad nobody got hurt. Hey brother, how was it? Ouch, if it weren't for my chronic back pain. You always say that. Yes, I want to play a card game. Hey kid, I lost your mini-mog card to a hot lady. How do you feel about that? There we go. I think one of these cards is new to us, but who knows? Oh, the Blobro is new. Perfect. We had seen it played, but not actually obtained any. Oh, that's funny. It won't actually let us save at this spot. That's hilarious. Game telling us that we gotta get a move on. Is there anybody to talk to? Wondering what it would be like if Squall was in Byleth's class. Squall I think would definitely be one of the characters that would be bad with like units until like partway through. Like you could do like, it would either be a story related thing or it would be one of his like hidden skills, and then like if you trained his leadership enough, all of a sudden he'd become like a fantastic leader. I think that makes sense. You don't think you're seeing it yet, but he's the protagonist. So, yeah, it takes a while. We are in the very early game, all things considered. Like I have spent, you know, a few hours dicking around playing cards, but actually that reminds me. What's our card situation looking like right now? We have all of the level 1s, most of the level 2s, most of the level 3s. Oh god. So we already have close to 50% of the cards. Definitely not all 50, you know what I mean? Like not you know, not all the way there, but like Zell and Ifrit both fill in those. That's 20%. And then we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 more cards of varieties, and we're already at 50%. So imagining a scene of probably less than a dozen words that ends with Byleth and Squall reach support rank C. Yeah, right. There's a pretty specific moment that starts his turn into becoming not the worst. Yeah. Yeah, he's got some brain damage. But like we are still effectively, like not literally, but we are still effectively in like the tutorial. Like, not all of the game's mechanics have opened up to us. To hear about the communication tower in Dalit? We would have been heroes if it weren't for that withdrawal order. You were only looking for a fight, my dear instructor. I'm hurt. Those are rather cruel words for an aspiring student. A mediocre instructor like you will never understand. Cypher, don't be so stuck on yourself. You'll take all responsibility for leaving the designated area. Isn't it the captain's duty to take the best possible action? Cypher, you'll never be a seed. Calling yourself a captain is a joke. Yeah, so it turns out that Cypher really wants to be a seed. He just doesn't have the right, like, he's got a massive attitude problem. He hasn't annihilated any villages, so he's ahead of some FF protagonist starts. That's true. Headmaster Sid says, Cypher, you will be disciplined for your irresponsible behavior. You must follow orders exactly during combat. But I'm not entirely without sympathy for you. I don't want you all to become machines. I want you all to be able to think and act for yourselves. I am... Headmaster Sid, you have some business in your office? There are so many issues at hand here. Seed shall not act beyond the exact wording of a contract. We are not a non-profit organization. This incident will be a hard-learned lesson for the Dalit Dukedom. They'll know now to be more generous when hiring Seed. As you can tell, these guys, kind of assholes. All students who participated in today's field exam report to the second floor hallway. I repeat, all students who took the field exam report to the second floor hallway. The worst, affectionate to me. Yeah. For sure. Wouldn't aspiring student mean someone who wants to be a student? Though that's probably something he should aspire to at this point. Yeah, I think it's intended to be like student with aspirations of academic success or, whatever, in this universe. He's a traumatized child soldier. He can be a little moody as a treat. Exactly. The other thing to keep in mind is that, again, I believe this... I don't know if FF8 was the tipping point for Square Enix taking localization efforts significantly more seriously. Fujin was saying that it'd be all your fault if Cypher doesn't become a seed. She can be pretty scary, you know. Rage! So, said they're gonna call out names one at a time. Thump, thump, thump. Excuse me. Dinked. Zell dinked. Oh, yeah! See ya! Squall? Squall from Squad B. Please step forward. I like how Squall just doesn't have a fucking name. That is all. Dismissed. I love their nearly in sync stomp and snap. These are the 4 students that passed today's exam. First of all, congratulations. However, from now on, as a member of C, you'll be dispatched all over the world. We are proud to introduce Seed, Balam Garden's mercenary soldiers. Seed soldiers are combat specialists. But that is only one aspect of Seed. When the time comes... Headmaster, it's almost time for the meeting. Please make this short. The Seed is a valuable asset to Garden. Its reputation is solely dependent on each one of you. Handle your mission with care. Is that what you wanted to say, sir? Here's your Seed rank report. Yes, Squall does not have an official last name. He called himself Leonhart. Or Squall Lionheart, maybe? Anyway, Sid says, I'm looking forward to the Garden Festival. Do your best, even if you don't stand out. Which is hilarious, because that guy is going to be alongside us for, like, the rest of the game, but he's not a party member. Try to control your emotions a little. Localization seems well ahead of Tactics or 7 here. That's for sure. Sid says, finally, a gunblade specialist. Things like whatever show they have some work to do, but far better than this guy Arsic. Very, very true. Very true. Also, I believe that they don't have the R slur in here, so. It's 100% Leonhart. Sure. I do not remember, so. This ends the Seed inauguration. Dismissed. Look at the way Zell's like running pretty. Oh, Squall, let me give you this. It's a battle meter. Access the menu and you'll see battle report in the information section of the tutorial. It may come in handy for future battles. That's where him being Leon in Kingdom Hearts come from, isn't it? Yes. Yes. We'll talk privately one day. Okay, apparently I cannot play cards with him. It is expected you'll be using quite a number of GFs along the way. Be sure to ignore all the GF criticism you hear from other gardens or military forces. I do appreciate that they basically tell you they explain, like, the reason why Balam Garden is so capable has to do almost exclusively with its extensive GF usage. After 17 years of suffering, my chance has finally arrived! Oh! What, Squall? That's not an ominous thing to say at all. Yeah, there's multiple points where they're like, where the game is like, hey, GFs, definitely not dangerous. Don't think about it even a little bit. Keep using GFs. Keep junctioning those GFs. House those gods in your soul. And assign that magic to take yourself to greater heights. Seed. Yo, Squall, let's get back to class. What do you mean, why? Don't you remember what new Seed members do? They give a speech in front of the entire class, and after that, the inauguration party. I will say that this is like a cool point of, like this. They try so hard to make Cypher like this because they introduce him, he's kind of an asshole, and then he has a couple moments where he's like actually pretty cool. Conduct 80. Oh. I must have screwed up 1 or 2 points there. Attitude 80. Where did I mess up there? Whatever. Attack, I mean, we would have needed to spend a lot of time. defeating enemies, but it's okay. As a seed member, you'll be paid a salary at regular intervals. Salary is determined by seed rank. Seed rank goes up according to your actions in battle. Some actions will cause your rank to go down. Yeah, found you. Well, what do you think? My seed uniform. You should get changed too. We have that party to go to. Did you wisecrack to Cypher on the ship? I did not. I did accidentally. So Cypher was like secure the perimeter or whatever, and so I thought that meant go to the left, and that was incorrect. So that was definitely I lost a point or two there. Um, and then maybe I ran from somebody. No, because I only ran from one fight, so I don't know. That's what, like I know that there was 1 or 2 points where like okay, makes sense. Um, Interesting that our rival's visual contrast comes from him wearing white. Yes. He will tell you his romantic dream later. But Cypher, in basically any other game, would potentially actually be the protagonist. Um, he has a parallel story to ours that is a really interesting thing. That's not conduct, right? It. At the end of the day, it is not. It is not the end of the world. One of them is number of enemies you defeated. Another one is number of times you ran from battles. Another one is like, did you follow all of the rules? Um, little stuff like that. Yeah, seed 8 is perfectly fine. Ironically, we can take a written test to raise our seed rank, like right now. Um, I believe the internet told me that seed rank is limited by your level, so it couldn't be higher than 10 anyway. You know what I mean? Mm, yes. Hey, 100%. Pass level 1 written test, our seed rank will go up to 9. And you can just take tests over time to improve your rank. Um, oh god, I don't care. Hey, looking good. Magic uses MP. What's MP? All right, let's hit that party. That's one of the other challenges of doing a low level run. Even if you have all of your stuff ridiculously junctioned and like you're super powerful, because your rank is because money is a salary based on your seed rank, um, your and your seed rank is limited by your level, you will frequently not have a lot of money. So Zell says, "Yo, sup, Squall? I guess we're both seeds now, huh? Put it there, man." Ha! Even as a seed, you're still the same. Well, that's typical of you. See ya. Oh, hey, Zell. Want to join the Garden Festival Committee? And sorry, I just remembered something. Gotta go. See ya. Squall, hi. We'll be busy with a lot of seed stuff, but work hard on the Garden Festival, too. Bye. You're the best looking guy here. Which, this used to be a funny meme because his model in the original PS1 version, the face is very compressed. And so it sure was a bunch of pixels. How are we on the festival committee? I talked to her at one point. She was like, do you want to join? I said yes. She said, you're the best looking guy here. Dance with me? Also, I'm just realizing now, but especially in that dress, Renoa, all legs right now. Holy shit. Just legs for days. Let me guess. You only dance with someone you like. Okay, then. Look into my eyes. You're going to like me. You're going to like me. Did it work? Look at that. We got a little chuckle. I can't dance. You'll be fine. Come on. I'm looking for someone. I can't be on the dance floor alone. I like how in this game we have not one but two different Genki girls. Like, Renoa and Selphie both definitely fall into Genki territory. Also, I don't know if I ever noticed her highlights. Also, I love that this shows Squall being entirely out of his depth. Look at the little tongue stick out. But now they're in sync, right? You see this? Which I think is cool. I like how he's like, I can't dance, and then before the end of even this dance, he like figures it out. You know what I mean? Also, the stand out of contrast from 7 and 9. Yes. Characters are proportioned a little bit more realistically in this one. You really are an excellent student. Even that dance was perfect. Thank you. Yes? So you'll dance with someone you don't even know, but you can't stand being around me? Whatever. You're an instructor, and I'm your student. It's kind of awkward when you don't say anything. That's true. I was like that myself. Oh, I completely forgot. I wonder what's to become of me. I've come to give you an order. You and I are to go to the secret area. We're going to Makeout Point. Bow, 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 bow. It's where students secretly meet up and talk after curfew. It's at the training center. What do you want to do there? Are we going there to tell everyone they're violating curfew? If that's the case, forget it. Leave that for the disciplinary committee. Much like Quiz Test gave you a thing for pencil skirts, Renault made you like highlights. Seems like that did work. Like what worked? Go get changed, meet me in front of the training center. This will be my last order. Question? What do you mean, last order? Well, I have a lot on my mind. Oh, the you're going to like me bit? Gotcha. Get changed and meet at the training center? What's this all about? Quistis, this really sounds like the sort of thing that told me my instructor orientation to not do. Well, you're about to find out some stuff. There we go. Back in the usual getup. Does Squall has what's it called? That's why. I should probably switch Sylph or whatever it's called with Quetzalcoatl. Okay. Hello, Jen. Welcome, welcome. Before we do the fight, the boss fight in the secret area, we will acquire the necessary components. um, Siren, not Self. Siren. Um. Oh God, she's been learning summon magic. Son of a gun. That's like the ugh. I feel bamboozled. 11 AP down the drain. It's fine. Someone has blind. Squall has a tiny bit of it, but not a lot. This is very fatally. I am sorry. All right. Oh, why did I think that he had status junctioning? Ah, son of a gun. It was right the first time. Biscuits. All right, hold on. Take Quetzalcoatl off. Add Quetzalcoatl, remove Siren. That's like half a cactuar. Okay, what kind of Final Fantasy would it be if we didn't have some menus to mess around with? Yeah. Is this the training area right here? I feel like it is. There we go. Squall, I was just wondering, have you fought the T-Rexar in the training center? I'm not sure. You can defeat it quite easily by using status junction. Let's go over status changes in the tutorial. Well, use a sleep attack against T-Rexar. Just junction sleep on your status attack and attack. Come on, let's go to the secret area. It's just inside the training center. I believe that there is a save point somewhere in here. Sleep and silence. Okay. These are both good things to have 100 of, so unfortunately, we may have to spend some time grinding. I've got probably about 25 sleeps right now. Alright, I'm getting pretty tired of fighting this thing, so we are going to... Once it makes its move... Is that a poison attack? No, it's just a normal attack. Alright, cool. Time for murder. Also, we can probably take the electricity off of his sword now that I think about it. I thought that was Quisitus's turn. It's fine. I don't think card's gonna work. Yeah, it's still too strong. Electricity is cool. Yes, but I believe that it is not helping us any. So. Even if we don't get the silly thing, you've seen a couple of games where you hit being lightning elemental stuns the enemy too. Yeah, I don't think that we get any stun abilities. Swap it to ice. All right. This game is absurdly finicky. So, oh, I forgot that this is a 1-for-1 with the sleep. Okay, we're really just looking for a save point at this point, because it is late. Three of these suckers? Oh, absolutely we are killing 2 of them, and then drawing from the last one. Yep. Ice is better than electricity in this instance. Ugh, stupid sleeping gas. These things are really gross. She did use the box, which is good. Yeah, good job. Good. 62. Yep. Yes, you are remembering that number for a reason. $71. Huh? No, 71 now. $77. $83. $88. $93. $98. Okay. Over 100, you can stop remembering numbers. Final Fantasy, obviously.
You know that that's not what. Why did you leave it in this?
Because I was related to the game's mechanics. I need 100 of a spell that I intend to equip for maximum efficiency. These guys you think are more weak to fire, but you figured they won't be the bigger concern? Correct. Also, fire is junction to our strength, so like obviously we're not getting that as a status or as an elemental effect. I'll be in as soon as I hit a save point. Ah, save point. Okay. This continues to be the wrong slot, but whatever. Alrighty. Folks, I think we can call it here. It is after midnight. We've got about 2 hours of actual stream in after factoring in all of the technical difficulties. So we are going to call it here for now. If I have time and energy, we will do some stream over the weekend. But for tonight, for right now, this is it. If I don't see you guys over the weekend, I will see you on Monday for more FF8. And yeah, thank you all for hanging out with me for the last couple hours. It has helped get me kind of out of my funky headspace. I do appreciate it. If you are watching this as a VOD instead of live, thank you for letting me keep you company for the last 2.5 hours. I do apologize again for one more time for the audio problems at the beginning. I'm glad that we were able to get those fixed because that truly was awful. That was very, very gross. And yeah, I think that's it. I don't remember any other meaningful parts of my outro. So, everybody, I hope you have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime, whatever time of day it happens to be for you as you are watching or listening to this. Until our paths cross again in this big wide universe of ours, in my particular corner of this particular little galaxy, be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and remember to always keep on shining bright starlights. I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, do take care. Bye bye.